Hi everyone, welcome back. In this session, I'll continue data sufficiency. Let's see the first question in this session, what he is asking. See, these problems are related to directions topic. See the first question. Which village is to the northeast of village A? See, if you want to set the answer, definitely you must have village A in each and every statement. See, in first statement, you are having village A, so that there is a chance of getting the answer. Whereas in second one also, you are having village A, so definitely there is a chance of getting the answer from second one and as well as first one. Let's see the first one. B is north of A. B is north of A. According to the first statement, B is north of A, and C and D are east and west of B. C and D are east and west of B respectively. See, towards the right side and towards the left side of B, two villages are there. C and D, these two are east and west. C is east of B. C is east of B and D is west of B. Now the question is, which village is to the northeast of A? Northeast in the sense, this is upwards is north direction and the right side is east one. So, which village is to the northeast direction? Northeast direction means definitely this arrow mark should be there to the village A. Then only it is possible to get the answer. Towards northeast direction, we have village C. So, you are getting the answer by using statement 1 alone. Let's see the second one. P is south of A. P is south of A. According to the second statement, P is south of A and E is east of P. E is east of P and village K is north of P. Village K is north of P. Guys, here according to this line, village K is north of P. Village K is north of P in the sense above P, K should be there. It means that there is a chance of getting at this position or else at this position or else at this position. Three possibilities. We don't know exactly, but we want this direction, northeast in the sense this direction. Even though whatever the position of K, whether it is this one or else this one or else this one. So, in whatever the direction, whatever the position of K, it is not at all possible to get the answer by using statement 2 alone. By using statement 2 alone, you will not get the answer. So, your required answer is only 1 alone. Option A is the right answer. Option A. Let's move on to the next question. What is the distance between villages X and Y by the shortest route? Guys, this word is very important. Shortest. We need to find the shortest distance between X and Y. In directions topic, whenever the question is asking about the distance, most of the cases we need to find the shortest distance only, even though if he doesn't mention about the shortest, the word shortest. When he mentioned about shortest, definitely you need to find shortest distance. In some cases, he will ask about total distance, but here he is asking about shortest distance between X and Y. Here, first statement, if you want X and Y, definitely X and Y villages should be there. In first statement, X and Y both are not there. Y village is not there. In second one, X village is not there. So definitely you will not get the answer by using individual statements. So now I will draw the diagram by combining both the statements together, 1 and 2. Village X is north of Z. Village X is north of Z at a distance of 35 kilometers. At a distance of 35 kilometers. And village Y is west of Z. Village Y is west of Z. This is 20. This is 20. Now the question what he is asking, what is the shortest distance? We need to find the shortest distance. This is the shortest distance. It is very easy to calculate, but here I don't want to calculate and tell the answer. Here, if you want this shortest distance between x and y, let us take, suppose this is x is the shortest distance, or else d is the shortest distance. According to Pythagoras theorem, this hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. Square root of 35 square plus 25 square. That is the shortest distance between x and y. You are getting the answer by combining both the statements, but it is not mandatory to calculate the exact value. Here, what he is asking, what is the shortest distance between x and y? He is asking whether you are able to find the shortest distance by using both the statements, or else single statement, or else first statement or second statement. We want to find whether we are getting the answer or not. Here, definitely we are getting the answer by combining both the statements together. Therefore, our required answer is option E. Both the statements 1 and 2 are together are necessary to get the answer. Option E is the right answer. Next one. Z is in which direction with respect to x? Z is in which direction with respect to x? See the first one. From second one, definitely we will not get the answer individually. Why? Because in the second statement, P and X both are there, but Z is not there. Whereas coming to first one, Z and X both are there. There is a chance. There is a chance of getting the answer. We will check it out whether we are getting the answer or not. See here, first one is y is south of x. Y is south of x. Y is south of x, and z is east of p. Z is east of p, uh, which is north of y. Which is north of y. Here p is north of y. P is north of y in the sense the position of p is at this point, or else at this point, or else at this point. Three possibilities are there. And coming to z, z is east of p. Z is east of p. It means z position is either this one, or else this one, or else this one. I have three possible cases. Three possible cases. He is asking about z is in which direction with respect to x. With respect to x, this is x. With respect to x, z is this is one possibility. This is one possibility. This is one possibility. I am unable to set the answer exactly by using first statement alone. Why? Because I have three possibilities, so I will get three different answers. So definitely it is not possible to get the answer only by using statement 1 alone. And as I already told you, we don't get the answer by using 2 alone. Now we will combine both. According to second one, P is south of X. P is south of X in the sense, definitely only one possibility. This option and this option, these two will be eliminated. Then the diagram is like this. P is south of X. So the diagram is like this. And here it is Z. So the question is asking about Z is in which direction with respect to X. Z is here, this is east side and this is south side. Z is between south and east, so this is southeast direction. So definitely we will get the answer by combining both the statements together. Option E is the right answer. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching.